What's your stage name?
I'm Madison Ivy. Cheers.
22 nights in the back of the lab. Being alone wasn't good for my head, but it's good for the back that nobody can stab. Then I stopped looking for favors, cause niggas lie to me, saying it's out of my reach. And no, I'm not sharing location with people outside of my Buddha, cause that's where I sleep.
If you like the video, don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel. It really helps me get into the algorithm. And with that, let's get into the video.
What are you searching for?
Glizzy Gremlin. This is what I'm talking about. You hear how that's the dumbest argument ever.
Okay, today is a day that I want to be like just completely destroyed. Like break me in half over you. Get off that wheel and onto my face.
Yes. Man.
The pussy is much more forgiving than the ass.
Oh my God, here we go with this. Oh my.
She's wanted me to sit on her face for a long time.
Okay. I don't know if I like the way she said that.
Hey guys, my ass cops want to hear it? Hey, I've got like really big lips and I like call them bat wings. I start chasing people around with them, but like
YouTube, if you age restrict this video, I swear to God, if YouTube, listen, Susan Wabberjack.
Me personally,
if you age restrict this video, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my mind. My Ice Spice video was already age restricted. So if this video gets age restricted, even though the interview is on YouTube, if this video gets age restricted, I swear to God, I'm pulling a Corey Kenshin. I'm not lying. I'm pulling a Corey Kenshin. I'm exposing YouTube. I'm pulling the curtain back and I'm exposing everything.
You serious?
It's because I do save certain things actually for my personal life that I don't do on film, and people, I think they think that I don't like these things, when in reality I love these things.
Okay,
But
so what are some of those things?
Well, I don't do a lot of anal actually on camera, and I fucking love anal.
Talk to me.
All right, and that's something you need in your personal sex life.
Yes.
Okay.
100%. Whether it's like toys or with my person, like I need that.
Okay.
Or if even they just watch me do it.
I put my tongue in that booty and it tasted like a fucking wood.
Hey, I like the sound of that.
So anal is something that you it's kind of like off limits on you know, scene wise. What else? Is anything else?
Yes. Well, I've never done a scene, I guess, in mainstream with a delicious chocolate man, because all my boyfriends are chocolate, and I save that for myself.
Love it. Nice.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is.
If I fuck you in your ass, I eat your asshole alive, you bitch.
Well, I definitely am a little bit of a monster. I am a gremlin that will haunt your pants. And you will not be able to get rid of me. So prepare to be super dehydrated if you date me.
Oh my God. She said I'm a monster. Oh my God. I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate. Cause I'm a gremlin. Glizzy Gremlin. Hey yo. Glizzy Gremlins. We're gonna have to stamp that. I'm stamping that. Glizzy Gremlin. We got Glizzy Goblin, Glizzy Gladiator, Glizzy Gargler, and now we got Glizzy Gremlin. That's crazy.
If someone, for some reason, I don't care what it is, they don't even need to really tell me. If you don't want me working with someone particular, maybe you see a little bit too much enjoyment there and it fucks with your ego a little bit. I won't do that because that's out of respect for the relationship.
For sure.
Okay, I don't know if I like the way she said that. That's kind of condescending to present it as if, you know, it's my ego, which is the reason why I don't like you smashing another dude on camera. Like it's ego. Like, see, this is the problem. This is that mentality, bro. Like, my ego is the reason I don't like you smashing other dudes. No, the reason I don't like you smashing other dudes is because I gotta walk in these rooms with all these people, whether it's family or friends, and I gotta have this conversation explaining why I'm with a girl who is a so-called glizzy gremlin.
I am a gremlin that will haunt your pants
online for all my friends and family to see. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I gotta have this conversation multiple times every year if I'm with you. No, it's not my ego. That's just a delusional thing to say.
He said it.
Like, it's my ego why I see too much enjoyment. Yeah, I see too much enjoyment. Like, you're literally busting on a dude's dick in a video online for anybody to see. Like, it's that easy to look up porn, bro. Like, whatever, like, I think people forget sometimes, whatever you want to look up, whatever your mind can muster, whether it's positive or negative, evil or good, you can search it up online. And that's why I always get scared when I see like a toddler with a phone. It's like, bro, do you not know that, like, one wrong click and this kid is on the dark web?
We didn't really, I feel like in my situation, it wasn't really about people. I didn't really care about people. There wasn't really a lot of things I didn't like either. For me, it was just like, if you have a great day, don't brag about it. I don't care what you want to do. Like, don't rub it in my face kind of thing. If you want to talk about something, cool. But like, work is work and it is what it is kind of thing.
Exactly. Like, we can enjoy stuff together, but don't go telling me about stuff like that I wasn't even a part of in a way that's like, okay, now FOMO. I'm
not your homie. I mean,
I'm not your boy.
There's, boundaries.
Okay. So you heard how she literally just said that I'm not your homie, I'm not your boy, I'm not your bro. So don't tell me about something that I wasn't a part of. Don't tell me about a girl you might have slept with that I wasn't, or even a guy. Don't tell me about what happened between you. Whatever happens outside the relationship happens outside the relationship. But don't tell me about something you did with somebody and I wasn't there. But essentially, she's saying that it fucks with his ego if he sees her smashing another dude on camera.
You didn't have to cut me off. I can never know we were nothing.
This is what I'm talking about. You hear how that's the dumbest argument ever. The reason why I don't want you seeing other people outside a relationship, or I don't want you literally having sex on camera with all these other people and looking like you're loving it and you're screaming their name and you're doing all this wild stuff on camera. It's my ego, which is why I'm mad. But when I do the exact same thing, right, off camera with other people without you there, it's even more of a problem for you. That's not your ego, though. That's not your ego. That's just your boundaries. Those are your boundaries. But when I have a problem, it's my ego. Okay.
If you don't want me working with someone particular, fucks with your ego a little bit.
For me, it was just like, if you have a great day, don't brag about it. There's, boundaries. There's some boyfriends that don't even like their girls posting bikinis, pictures. Have you had anybody that you've been with kind of try to filter you or censor you, I guess, as far as because of who you are?
I mean, I feel like when I felt that person coming in trying to censor me, I just slowly started to gravitate away from them.
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga?
Let's break down the first thing that they said. Let's say person A is in a relationship with person B, right? And person B wants to post something online or something semi, and person A doesn't want that. But she's essentially saying that because person A is letting her know, yo, I don't like that, it's like, all right, I'm gonna move away from you now because you're trying to be restrictive, even though you literally just said
boundaries.
Like, you referred to it as boundaries. You have boundaries. Okay, I have boundaries too. And my boundaries include you not being a whore online for everybody to see. Like, now you're making me look like the village idiot. But that's just my ego, I guess.
Because I always knew, like, I came from a family who's wonderful, but with very, you don't dress a certain way. Girls can't do that. Boys are allowed to, whatever it is. Like, there's so many stipulations.
Do you think that kind of made you be, why you're, the more rebellious of people in certain eyes? Or do the opposite?
Definitely. But also, like you said, very hypersexual person.
And now let's break down the second thing she said, essentially about being her parents or her upbringing being very restrictive. Okay, I get that. And I think that's just a lesson in, if you're a parent, obviously you don't want to restrict your kids extremely to the point where they grow up and do this stuff. Because if you look at these girls, all these, corn girls and all these IG models and OnlyFans baddies, All of them came from most of them didn't come from cities, bro. Most of them didn't come from cities. They come from small towns. Say it with me. Small towns. They come from small towns, bro. When you watch, whether it's a Bang Bros, whether it's a casting couch, every time that these girls are doing an interview in the beginning of a corn video, the first thing you hear, or one of the first things that they talk about their upbringing, is that they were in a small religious town where everything was restricted. Everything was like, yo, you can't go here or do this. They grow up and they become glizzy gremlins.
I always knew that I love sex. I love feeling sexy. I love making people feel sexy. I just, even just like running my fingertips over someone is so erotic to me, and I get such a buzz.
I love that.
From it.
Exhibit A.
How many dicks do you think you fucked?
I feel like
you should be happy, not sad. Why are you sighing over there?
See, you heard that pause? You know what they doing is wilding. They always say body confidence, positivity, confidence, all this other stuff. Bullshit. Bullshit. You know that they're capping. They're lying.
because that's a lot of math. But it's not actually,
okay,
it's not a lot of
generalize.
math when I actually think about it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I've actually worked with the same like handful of people almost my entire career.
Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
So you heard that, right? You heard that. This is the same argument that all porn girls, especially the older porn girls, they try to make. I debunked that in my Remy LaCroix Does Plug Talk video. I debunked the same thing that Remy LaCroix said. She's literally talking about doing the same handful of guys. You might think it's the same handful, but I'm pretty sure it's not the same handful of guys, especially when you're in your career and you're younger. You're basically going to do whoever the companies give you. She sat there and said, that's a lot of math. And immediately after tries to change it. You work with the same handful once you became established. But once you got introduced, you were doing whoever the companies gave you.
But the amount of guys that I've slept with is surprisingly small.
So yeah, surprisingly small. Yeah. Just a few hundred. Just a few hundred guys.
Okay, so more than 100?
Oh, like guys?
Women.
Oh, women, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than 100. Yeah.
Guys?
Guys, way less than 100.
Way less than 100.
Way than less than 100.
Cap.
I mean, does everybody count all the bricks when they build a brick house?
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I think that sums up exactly what I'm saying.
I forgot to count my bricks. So
We're going to go back to, you're going to have to start all over again. Yes. So your number starts at 0 from this point forward. After you leave after dark, you're good.
I like that.
Yes. It's all wiped away.
That's what corn girls do too. That's also actually a sign of trauma. I'm not a psychological major, but that's also a sign of trauma too, to actually try to pretend as if something, just wipe it from your memory, act like it never happened. Like that's also because a lot of those corn girls actually have had some sort of trauma in their life before, and usually it's sex, and like that's a big part of why, you know, they do what they do in the first place, whether they consciously know it or subconsciously.
I got told that I was being difficult, and that if I was going to continue to make money in this industry, that I was gonna have to learn how to behave. One night that I was picked up, and I refused to go, and his reaction to that was to take my phone, to take my shoes, and drop me off in this area of Southern California that was just agricultural.
I actually came in as more of a stand-in because they had an original guy doing my part for that scene, but that scene was so rough that it incited an epileptic seizure within him that he had to be rushed to the hospital. So I came in to take his spot. You know, at first I didn't know what I was getting into, but I signed the consent forms, I signed all the stuff saying it was okay because I needed to get paid. And then on the porn set, I was bound, gagged, and I was in a rape scene. And after that scene, I went home and I tried to kill myself.
That is a coping mechanism used by certain people. My number is going to be 0 after I leave here today. See, just little jokes like that. It's like, how can I trust that you've slept with less than 100 guys in your life? Oh, I've been a virgin for 5 years now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody says something like that, usually it's a sign of that.
Because I was like, for me, I always have, not again, maybe it's the FOMO because I'm a Gemini and I always like.
Oh my God, here we go with this. Oh my God. I see this as an absolute win. My argument's looking stronger and stronger by the second.
There's so many Geminis in the industry too. Like when Fleshlight
sexual
posts
beings.
their poster, I'm like,
Oh, the birthday month thing?
it's covered. Like there's not
funny.
one space that's empty.
Geminis are very sexual creatures. I think that, we just know what we like.
Yeah.
It could just be that our bodies are built to reproduce and that we're human beings. That could be it as well. It could be because you were born August 11th. That's like, would you ever look a special needs kid in the face and be like, oh, I know the reason why you're special needs. It's because you were born in June.
But yeah, I don't know. I just I like to be in control. I could be dominated for sure. I just don't like not being.
And the thing, I've actually never been tied up in my personal life because it is a thing that you truly have to release that control. And now in my life, I finally feel like I've met someone who I could trust with that level of control.
Maybe it's a Gemini thing.
Bruh.
Hey, I can't do it, bro. My headphones almost disconnected again because of the amount of bullshit that's entering my ear. Maybe it's a Gemini thing. Have you considered that? She's like the best. She must have been a psychology major. She must have went to college and been a psychology major. Because imagine you go to therapy and your psychologist is like, well, have you considered the reason why you're depressed is because you're a Gemini?
No.
If I had a therapist and they said that shit to me, I'm getting up and I'm smacking the shit out of them. If I'm paying you $500 an hour to tell me that, I'm smacking the shit out of you, I swear. I think she answered her own question earlier. Like, she literally said, I grew up in a very restrictive household or a very restrictive environment. So that led her to be
A little bit of a monster.
That's not the reason why you're more rebellious. The reason you're more rebellious is because you were born in June, obviously.
I think it's a Gemini thing.
Stupid.
I think it's very hard to let go of that.
We're having, we're finding all kinds of things out here.
This is like when you take the last 2 brain cells you have and like rub them together. Like,
What's the best pickup line ever used on you?
Ooh. When I was, I think, 17.
okay, let's stop it right there. Let's stop. We finna stop it right there. I don't know. Listen, YouTube, please do not age restrict me. Listen, you guys allowed this to be on your platform. Whatever representative or bot y'all got watching my video, please don't age restrict me. She says she's 17. That's over the age of consent. Listen, she's 17. She was an adult. But when I was 24, I was a kid.
I'm not a pedophile. I'm not. What did I do pedophile-ish? What did I do pedophile? But like even 16 at 45, that I'd let that slide because a 16-year-old can make her own damn decisions. I'd cut child porn off around 12. I did say the age of consent should be 12.
Like Wings of Redemption. Like she's 17. She can make her own decisions. Like that. If we follow Wings of Redemption logic here, I'm not EDP.
Do you like teenage girls?
Bro, let me tell you something, dog, okay? Do you honestly think that I would sit back and throw away my life for something punk ass that barely even has fucking hair on her motherfucking pussy?
All right. I'm not saying I condone this. I don't know where this is going to go, but she said she was 17, but I don't condone whatever she's about to say. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to say this right now, bro. I'm going to say it right now. I don't condone what R. Kelly and Jeffrey Epstein did.
I need help.
Worked at a water park as a lifeguard. And just, the basic, standing there every day, watching kids do their thing.
Okay. I don't like where this is going, bro. I really don't. Standing there watching kids do what they do.
Oh my God. All of them.
This little ass boy runs past me, like not even big enough to know what he's saying. I feel like he falls flat on his face in front of me, and I walk over. I'm like, "You okay?" And he looks up at me and goes, "I'm sorry, I fell for you." I was like, "Oh."
I was wrong. Maybe I am a pedophile. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I take it back. My bad.
His daddy was a charmer. I'm
Your
sure.
daddy was a charmer. His daddy definitely used that one.
You should have said, "Hey, excuse me, where's your dad?
Bruh.
Can I see your?
Can I see your father?"
FBI, open up!
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home. There was, nothing that was going to be sexual involved because I'm not like that.
Never mind. I was wrong. It did take a left turn.
Are you not having sex with your person either?
Oh no, we're definitely having sex, but I'm like trying to resist coming when we're having sex.
So
I know.
you're not coming?
I mean, that's the thing. I haven't seen him in 2 days. So when I see him next,
That just
I'll
seems
probably
not
break it.
productive.
It's not
I
productive.
could see doing it for yourselves, but like,
Sometimes.
why you're like fighting yourself?
Well,
like,
that's the thing.
don't come. I like it so much, but don't do it. That's the Gemini in me.
Bro, here we go with this. Oh my God. Here we go with this. Look, they put it in the bio of the video, bro.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
Ever hooked up with a friend's sibling?
Ooh.
Huh? I don't. I thought I didn't like the other question. I take it back. I was wrong. I definitely have enjoyed watching this podcast that's mostly just Alexis Texas talking the entire time. If you like videos like this one, please let me know in the comments. I would love any feedback that you guys have to offer me. And with that, I take my leave. I will catch you guys in the next one.
God damn. I want to bury my face between your ass. I want to lick that pussy all the way to that ass and tongue fuck you. I want to suck every delicious ounce of your pussy juice out and savor it while I finger you and then just finger myself with your juices.
Yeah, this is very, very disrespect in this house. You know your dad will kill us. You know your dad will kill you. You know how your dad... anything about him though. You're very young, Mia, and you know that your dad wants you to get married with whoever he wants you to get married with.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
Mia, you know, look at him. You can get better than this,
Don't
Mia.
say that. You don't know him.
Look, he's a biker, Mia. You look... Don't you think you can get better than
It's
this?
just a means of transportation. It doesn't mean anything.
Mia, you know how your dad, how the way he thinks, and you know how religions, how it is, Mia. You know this is unacceptable in this house. Your dad is very, very, very...
I don't mean that.
Very, very dishonest, your dad.
I mean